Do you want to know if the GoodDollar project is legit and if you should use it? Then this video is for you. My name is Irina Rauchenwald and today we are going to take a closer look at GoodDollar. What is it all about, how it works, and how it's different from other similar projects. But before we get to that, the usual disclaimer. Everything I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions and make your own decisions. Now let's talk about GoodDollar. GoodDollar is a community-driven project created to generate, fund and distribute global basic income via the GoodDollar token. Basic income is the idea of giving a recurring cash payment directly to people. So what GoodDollar does? It presents a certain pool of income in GoodDollar that is distributed equally to all users. New GoodDollar are released daily and users can claim their GoodDollar every 24 hours. To receive a small daily basic income in GoodDollar, all you need to do is to create an account and claim your GoodDollar, and I will show how to do it later in the video. The GoodDollar non-profit was founded in 2018 by Yoni Asia, founder and CEO of eToro, who is also the main corporate sponsor of the project. Of course, a big name behind the project doesn't guarantee the success, but it still gives some credibility in my opinion. GoodDollar operates on the Ethereum mainnet and Fuse.io, an Ethereum sidechain, and claiming GoodDollar occurs on the Fuse network. Now, when you have a general idea of what GoodDollar is, let's have a look at their white paper and official documentation. For that, we'll go to the GoodDollar website, where we can find all the necessary links. First, let's have a look at the terms of use. Already here, we clearly see the legal entity behind the project, GoodDollar Limited, the registration number and even an address, which is always a good sign. Here, GoodDollar clearly communicates the age restriction for using their services, and next sections describe the vision and the protocol of GoodDollar. And there are a few other important points that I would like to mention. For example, section 5.1. Here we can see that GoodDollar will require face verification and liveness check via a third-party software. However, they don't ask to provide an ID at the moment. GoodDollar also reminds users that they are solely responsible to determine what, if any, taxes apply to their GoodDollar tokens. Section 11 about liability and 12 about risks that users are accepting when they agree to use GoodDollar are there to protect GoodDollar because they proclaim themselves not liable for any loss or damage to your device, income or revenue, loss of data, and so on, even if they are caused by mistakes and technical failures on their side. Disclaimers like that are quite common, but you should pay attention to them and keep them in mind. Now let's move on to the privacy policy. The privacy policy is quite general. What's worth mentioning, they may use external data processors and joint controllers to collect and process data of the users on behalf of GoodDollar, and they also comply with GDPR. In section 4, for example, we can see more about the types of personal data GoodDollar collects and the ways it's used. And section 4.6, for example, describes what services they use to perform the face and liveness check. In section 6.2, GoodDollar guarantees not to sell, share, transfer or use the data from the users other than for the purposes stated expressly in the privacy policy. And the last section describes what cookies GoodDollar collects and stores. And the last document that's left to review is white paper. As always, in the beginning we have a general overview of the project and what problem the team is trying to solve. The basic income economy section covers the user experience and features that should be implemented in the app. Other sections explain more about the distribution of rewards, technical aspects and the value adoption, but I would like to quickly summarize important points. The GoodDollar economy revolves around two primary user actions. First, claiming GoodDollar basic income daily, and the second one would be supporting its generation by staking capital and earning rewards. Supporters of the GoodDollar protocol fund the supply of GoodDollar by committing and locking funds, in other words, staking their funds, to various third parties interest-bearing protocols and mechanisms. The stake capital generates interest in supported cryptocurrencies, for example Ethereum, and that interest is moved into the monetary reserve that supports GoodDollar, which is called GoodDollar Reserve. It's a smart contract that functions as an automated market maker and acts as the monetary reserve for GoodDollar and mints GoodDollar coins. Stakers receive GoodDollar in a value equivalent to the interest their capital has generated in the third-party protocols they have selected. The remaining balance of GoodDollar minted is distributed to GoodDollar community members who make their daily claims. The amount of GoodDollar distributed as basic income is divided evenly among users who log in to claim on a given day. Another aspect that users are usually curious about is, of course, maximum supply. For GoodDollar, maximum supply will be 2.2 trillion GoodDollar. When the GoodDollar Reserve smart contract has minted all 2.2 trillion GoodDollars, the daily pool of basic income to be distributed to those making claims will come from network fees. Of course, if you want to learn more about that, you can read the white paper yourself, which is actually highly recommended because you have to know what you're getting into. And now let's see how you can create your GoodDollar account and start claiming your basic income. Right now, GoodDollar only has an Android and web application. I'm going to use a web app and show you how you can create your account. You can use the link in the description to access the GoodDollar web app. And I guess the registration is straightforward. We click Get Started here. As you can see, you can have a few options how you can create your GoodDollar account. With Google, Facebook or passwordless. I will go with Google. Choose my account that I want to use for the registration, and now we just have to wait a few seconds and see what happens. Here you should double check your full name, and we see the remark here that it cannot be changed later. That's why I would suggest, although they don't ask you to provide your ID to pass the verification, I would still suggest that you enter your full name as it's written in your ID. That's why I will change mine a bit, and we can press next. That's actually it. Already now we can claim our GoodDollars. How you can do it? You can just press claim button. I guess that's really obvious. On the next screen you will see what share you are getting and also how many claimers received their GoodDollar today. And we press claim now. And as mentioned before, you will also be asked to complete the liveness check. And that's what we are going to do right now. I can press OK, verify me, allow access to my camera for the verification. Here we see the instructions, and you of course should follow those instructions, like hold your camera at your eye level and light your face evenly, avoid smiling and backlight, anything that's clear, so we can press got it. Now we should take a video selfie. That went fast. I didn't even have to press buttons because everything happened automatically as soon as my face was already in the frame. And now the notification is saying that the reward is collected. And I would assume that the verification is also passed. And now a few details about claiming your rewards. As you understand, after you create your account, you can just go to the app and click claim, and you should repeat that every 24 hours. New portion of GoodDollar is released for distribution every day at 11:40, and they even mentioned 12 seconds GMT, and you are able to claim GoodDollar once in any 24-hour period. The number of GoodDollar you get every day may vary. Every 24 hours, a certain number of GoodDollar is set aside to be distributed as basic income, and the sum of GoodDollar is divided evenly between all active users in the system who log in the application and claim their rewards in those 24 hours. Any unclaimed GoodDollars that are not claimed today are moved to the pool for GoodDollars to be distributed next day. And active users are defined as users who have claimed at least once in the past 14 days. So the number of GoodDollars you receive on any day depends on two factors. First, how many other active users log in and claim their rewards, and second, how many GoodDollars are minted and given away. Let's have a look at other tabs in the application. As you can see, you can send and receive GoodDollars. I have not tried that yet, I would be honest, but I hope that works because GoodDollar also already has a marketplace, and there the users may exchange the goods for GoodDollars. And if you want to invite your friends, then you can use this section, invite your friends, And as you can see, they will get 50 good dollars as a sign-up bonus, and you also will get some bonus for inviting them. And you have the link here that you can share with them and invite them to join the good dollar. As mentioned, one of the ways how users can use their good dollar is to exchange them for goods at the marketplace. Right now, marketplace can be accessible from the web app if we click the Good Market here. And it's a Facebook group where you see different offers that you can use. To be honest, it leaves a sad impression right now, as it's not active and full of irrelevant posts, and there are not a lot of posts where people actually want to exchange their goods or services using good dollars. So good dollars definitely would need to level up their game on that front. That's all the general information you need to know about good dollar. Let's summarize it. As always with projects like that, it's hard to predict if they become successful and reach their goals. In my opinion, GoodDollar has a few positive aspects, like a famous founder and sponsor, transparency about their legal entity, and the noble idea behind the project. However, it feels like the progress GoodDollar made within 4 years is relatively small. Although in the white paper they describe their plan for the GDollar adoption, I think they may have difficulties making it appealing to users to stake their earnings and replenish good reserve this way. Same applies to the marketplace. It may be challenging to find merchants and users who would want to trade their goods and services for good dollars, and that may be an obstacle for the further development of the project. But we will see. GoodDollar doesn't require any investment from users and doesn't take much time, that's why I'm going to use it. However, I'm not sure that I would stake anything right now. But we are yet to see the further development of the GoodDollar project and if they will be able to turn things around for themselves. That's it for today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below, or even better, use the link in the video description to join our Discord community and discuss GoodDollar and other similar projects with us and the community there. Thank you for watching. See you in my other videos. Bye bye.